The game you love above them all. Football news, predictions, we have it all. You can watch or listen, that's your call. Just join us on Beyond the Ball.
Chelsea are literally just after fucking giving away a penalty right there.
I was wondering, I was looking at you going, holy shit, I thought you were in great.
Like,
was
fucking,
literally 2 seconds ago. And he was
I
in great
literally
form.
pressed like go live and fucking stupid cunt Caicedo was after giving away a fucking penalty there. What a fucking gobshite. Hello and welcome to Beyond the Ball. I am Colly. I'm very fucking not happy at the moment, unless something sort of miracle happens now. We're watching Chelsea and Bournemouth, and I'm joined by Mr. Big Patrick with his fucking gloating head on him there after beating Arsenal on the weekend.
I am back this week, and Manchester United are back. Come on.
Fuck off. Paddy, we're watching the game. Well, I'm watching the game anyway. I'm watching Chelsea versus Bournemouth. It's currently 1-0 to Chelsea. Justin Kluivert's about to take a penalty. He's taken 5 and he's scored 5. We're in the 49th minute. Probably going to score here. I have Cucurella in my fucking fantasy as well, so I'm going to lose points here because fucking stupid bastard Caicedo. Anyway, Paddy, we're looking at the results from the week gone. Chelsea and Markham 1-1. Chelsea and Markham, Arsenal and United in the FA Cup. And then we're going to be giving our updates on the fantasy football. And then we're going to be giving our score predictions for the rest of the day and tomorrow and Thursday. And then we're going Saturday and Sunday. And I don't know if there's that on Monday, but that's what we're doing. So my phone is hopping already. So anyway, Paddy, we're going to be going into the football review. By the way, Liverpool are currently losing 1-0 against Nottingham Forest. So I just want to make sure. I want to let everybody know as well that I've also put €20 on them to come back and win, because that for me is a win-win as far as I'm concerned.
When you were putting that bet on, I thought it was for Notts Forest to win.
No, I do it for Liverpool to win.
Come back. They might get the draw, but they won't win.
But it's a win-win. So if they drop points, it's a win-win for me. I don't care. So
the wheels are falling off for Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. So Chelsea need to cop on because they're about to lose 2-1 here. Anyway, Chelsea against Markham, Paddy. Chelsea 5, Markham 0. I mean, I'm not going to spend fuck all time on this, to be honest with you, because Markham, do you know what I mean? Like it was what it was. I think this was always expected. We did struggle to score in the first kind of 30 or 40 minutes, and then once we went 1-0 up, then that was pretty much game over. We dominated the game, just passing it around. It was like a training session then after that. So happy with the results. Not much else I can say. Who did we get? We got Brighton away in the next round of the FA Cup. So that'll be a bit of a trickier one. I was hoping we might have got a little bit of an easier result or an easier fixture. A home fixture would have been nice as well, but it wasn't to be. So Paddy,
clubs are able for the big games in the FA Cup, just.
You calling Arsenal a big club and a big game now, are you? Is that how bad United have got? Serial bottlers, you're against fucking...
Against 12 men, against fucking them and the ref. We'll talk about a booking one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Not like fucking Arsenal had fucking 9 players either, but whatever. I don't have anything really to say. Oh, sorry, I meant United had 9 players. 10 players. I don't really. Sorry, I got there.
Maths was never your strong
point. No, fuck maths. Maths can fuck off. I do know one maths that is important right now, and it's 1-1 because that's Chelsea and Bournemouth. So that is very important.
One thing you can count on is Chelsea letting you down.
Fuck's sake! Why do they have to? As soon as it went fucking live, they fucking could see the panel. They're changing the whole mood for me in this fucking podcast. I was happy as Larry there. That's going to be a red card, by the way. You have to fucking
I'm happy enough for both of us. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Fuck's sake. Right, Paddy, I'm moving off that because I don't have anything really to say on this game. It was what it was.
What's next? What's next?
Arsenal won.
Yes!
Man
Why haven't you got
United won.
5-4 on pens?
No, I just put panos. I don't care. Who cares? Come on, you can tell us, Paddy. Go on. I'm giving you the opportunity to. This is a red card. Sorry. The referee has been sent over to the monitor to have a look at this. This is going to be a red card for Bournemouth because he's reefed Cucurella by the head.
Won't be red though, will it?
Yeah, no, that's a red. Yeah, no, fucking neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
He was running past him and he goes down and puts his hand around his head. And when he goes by him, he grabs his hair and pulls him down. So that's going to be a red card. Sorry, Paddy, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I don't mind hanging on for a few minutes to glow. What a performance! What a game! We've beaten in the last couple of weeks. Beaten City away, drawn at Anfield, and beaten Arsenal at the Emirates. And Ten Hag failed to win at a big top 6 team for like 2.5 years or 2 years or something like that.
And you still tried to defend him when he was there. Just saying.
Of course, I tried to defend them.
Yeah.
Of course I tried to defend them. He's my manager.
I said Eric Ten Hag is not.
I think if I'm going out with a girl, I love her and all, but as soon as she's my ex, I hate her. Guts.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
so Ten Hag is now my ex.
Okay, fair enough.
Sloppy second someone's going to get now. What a game. The only bad thing was Deleu's ridiculously poorly timed seconds challenge for that yellow. It was so
an idiot.
It was stupid. Refereeing performance was abysmal. But the 3 boys at the back, the Yates, Maguire, and Martinez were rocks at the back. I think Ugarte and Mainu are really starting to form a good partnership. I loved Collier coming on, our central defensive midfield, only 18 as well. Collier, yeah, that's you as well. Yes, he was brilliant. And then Bruno, last couple of games, really, really good. But let's not get carried away. We'll play Southampton on Thursday, and these are the type of games we were losing over the Christmas. So we've 3 games at home on the trot now. 5 handy games, including the European game as well. Let's take the momentum from this. But going back to the Arsenal game, we scored the first goal, really well taken. Garnacho up the field to Bruno Fernandes, and really, really well finished. Arsenal's goal, I can't even remember who scored for Arsenal.
Havertz, wasn't it?
Gabriel.
Oh, Gabriel.
Yeah. Okay. And then their penalty, which never should have been a penalty in a million years. That was not a penalty. No way.
No.
But the keeper was so bad in the first half for United. And then in the second half, it just shows how much confidence plays in football.
Yeah.
Because his confidence was on the floor in the first half. Then he saved the penalty, made a couple of saves, and even his distribution then was much better in the second half.
Yeah.
That goal, after he saved that penalty as well in the penalty shootout, for those Arsenal players, that goal must have looked so small for every time.
It was a very good save. You know why sometimes you kind of say the player didn't hit it with enough power, or he didn't put it too far in the corner. It was actually a very, very good save.
Both of them though.
Both
saves were really, really good saves. And then to cap it off, like if you couldn't write this, Joshua Zirkzee steps up to score the winner. And after what happened against Newcastle, like, oh my God, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like to see that. And I hope he gets to start the next game. I really do, because I think that confidence will be massive for him. Still a bit slow. Still has a way to go, but it was really, really good for him. And we're starting to see now who Amran trusts and who he doesn't trust. When you bring Collier on for Mainu, and you have the likes of Casemiro, Eriksen there, it's not going to make a difference. He knows now who will do a job for him and who won't. And I think it's only a matter of getting them out the door so they can get some new players in. So I can see them getting 1 or 2 players in before the end of this transfer window. But again, we're required to supposed to get the likes of Rashford out, and there's talk of Anthony going as well on loan. So let's hope those deals go through. But what a result. We've got Leicester away or at home now in the next round. Ruud van Nistelrooy coming back, and I hope we ruin his welcome home party, which I'm sure we will. Brilliant performance. Not much else to say on it, but an amazing game of football. A lot more would have been said about the officiating if United had a lost, because everyone would have said that, yeah, he's kind of getting away with it now because against all the odds, United still won. Which I think for the refereeing performance, he was lucky because it was a shocking performance.
Can I just say, Paddy, do you not think that this game was a flagship game for us to just get rid of VAR? Do you not think it was far more entertaining not having VAR there, fucking checking every decision?
No, because
like I want to see human error. I want to see the referees make mistakes. I want to see fucking people being able to cheat. I want to see the striker being able to dive and get a penalty for it, not get booked for it. I want to see everyone be able to stand on each other's feet without getting a red card, and some fucking little virgin sitting in the fucking VAR room going, oh, he stood on his foot. He did the breaking his foot. Fuck off. This is a perfect game that we could show that VAR is not needed in football.
And because if United had a loss the other day because of one of those bad decisions, it would have been a totally different story.
So you make your own. Look, how many titles did Fergie win without VAR? How successful were United without VAR? Since VAR has come in, United have been one of the worst performing teams.
It's nothing to do with VAR.
That's
nothing to do with VAR.
Not because of VAR, but I'd love to see the stats on how many points were lost because of VAR. Because, listen, and as well as I know, back in the day, if VAR was there with that Manchester United team, you would have dropped a lot more points, because how many fucking times did Fergie time? How many times did that come into it? How many times did fucking United get little breakaways? How many
we were the best team. We were the best team. We were the best team.
They rode the wave of luck back in the day, and they were the best team at riding the waves. And I just think, listen, I'm not shitting on United now. This is actually going back to a serious point. I think this is a great game to show that we do not need VAR, and I think football is far more entertaining without VAR. I know people are going to say, "Oh, but you could have had this decision."
It was very exciting.
But everybody's going to have it, so everybody's on a level playing field. Nobody will have VAR. Nobody will have an advantage. Nobody will have a disadvantage. It is what it is. Whoever cheats better wins. Fucking brilliant. That's what I want to see in football.
I'd like a completely automated offside, but maybe that's the only intervention.
Yeah,
and then maybe the referee should be held to account, like in rugby, where he has to explain his decision, but no VAR. No VAR.
But I don't mind the goal line technology, and I don't mind. Do you know what?
Technology is fine. It's the humans that ruin it. Like VAR, it's the fucking people controlling it that ruin it. If we had that fully automated offside where a computer does it, fair enough. The decision's made. It's out of everybody's hands.
Yeah, I still just don't think even the offside should be looked at. That's the idea of the linos. What's the point in the linos then? Like, do you know what I mean? Why do we even have them there? They should be there to call offsides. And then, like, we've taken the advantage away from the striker. And look, as a defender, I'd fucking love that, because, like, yeah, give it to me. I'm gonna fucking step up every single time. But if you've got that moment where, like, as a striker, you feel you've timed your run perfectly, where you see the defender stepping out and you feel you've made that run perfectly, and then you just get called back, you celebrate your goal, you have your moment of joy, and then it gets fucking ruined by someone.
But on the flip side of that, you might have made the perfect run, you might finish it, and a normal linesman might have called it, but then because of VAR, it would be allowed.
Yeah, but they used to always give the benefit to the strikers. So, like, that's why
it's automated and it's programmed to say there needs to be daylight between the defender and the striker. Well, then the computer, a computer does what you tell it to do.
Yeah, and do you know what we've done, Paddy? Right, we've gone from we've taken the rules of football as we used to know it without VAR into the world with VAR, and they don't match up. Like, there's an overlap on rules that, like, we need to rewrite certain rules for it to accommodate VAR, because the offside rule is a shit show. This whole handball situation that we've got going on, nobody fucking knows what the situation is with that. Like,
the offside rule should never benefit the defender.
No, I don't think so.
For the excitement of football, it shouldn't.
Yeah, and like this whole offside thing, or this whole handball rule now, like I've seen it where, like, it's like, right, if the hand touches, or the ball touches the hand at all and it leads to a goal, it's called, right?
Yeah.
What did I watch fucking last week? Was it, which game was it? I don't know if it was even the Chelsea game. But anyway, in the lead up, outside the box, the ball hits the hand. It's kicked at him from 2 months. I think in the Newcastle game, possibly. It was kicked at him from about fucking 2 yards away, right? Fair enough. It's a very, very hard one to get your hand out of the way. Completely accidental. but it led to a goal. So why the fuck, because it's outside the box and it happened a second ago, is it not being called? It led to a goal. So it does not make sense. And why would it not be why would that not be called offside? I just don't think VAR has fucking the consistent rules, and the rules need to be rewritten in terms of what we've brought from the old age game into the fucking modern day game with VAR. I don't think the rules match up, and I think it needs to be rewritten. I say get fucking rid of VAR altogether, and I'd happily fucking watch football without it. Championship football is some of the most entertaining football to watch because it doesn't have it and it's not ruining the game. I think let these fucking big tackles happen. These lads are getting paid fucking 300 grand a week, and they're protected by everything under the sun. They're protected by fucking technology. They're protected by fucking all this social media bullshit. Like they're protected by, they're the most protected people in the world, and they're fucking some of the richest people in the world. So fuck off and take your fucking medicine along with your bleeding 600 grand a week or whatever you're getting. So I don't know. I'm all for just getting rid of VAR, and it's fucking ruined the game. But it's never gonna happen. I think we have to just fucking accept that. Like the game's taking a fucking downward spiral.
I think it will benefit in the long run. I do. Like I think there was too many. I think it was an advertisement for Bar the weekend because there was too many bad decisions made.
Yeah, see, it's probably after working that way as well, isn't it? Where it's like, oh well, if you didn't have, or if you had VAR, you wouldn't have fucking had them bad decisions. Like, but like human error. Let's be honest, I love it, and that sounds absolutely ridiculous. That sounds stupid for somebody to like human error like that, but I love it in football. I love it. I think like you can gain an advantage. It's like going to the casino and counting the cards and blackjack, right? Let's take the advantage back into our own hands. You know, why give the house the advantage all the time? I think that's.
I think, you see, I don't think it'll ever go back simply because there's so much money involved now in football, and one decision, say, it could cause someone to be relegated or something like that. Like, you know, it could ruin a club.
Yeah, no, I get
that. Everything else. So I'm sure for referees as well, it's hard enough job as it is. Like, the way anyone would be a referee, I'll never understand. It's a thankless job. Yeah. So at least they have something to fall back on now in terms. And look, they're still getting it wrong.
I feel like they nearly use it as like a fuck it, I don't know what the decision is, so we'll just let it play out and hope that something reviews.
And I think that's probably why there was so many bad decisions at the weekend, because they're not used to making decisions on their own anymore.
Yeah, they've kind of taken the responsibility away from them at times.
Yeah,
I think it's
so
that's why I think
the system, like, oh fuck, like you know, I make a decision here, and they probably sometimes. Whereas they'd make a decision knowing I have the backup of VAR. Well, I'm going to make this extreme decision, you know, because I have to seem like I'm strong in the game.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it was a very, very, like, I'm sure you'll look back on it and think, what the fuck was I doing? Like, for somebody, unless he's an Arsenal supporter, maybe, because I was actually watching the game thinking to myself, I wonder if his family are being held hostage at home and by a lot of Arsenal supporters. And they're like, we'll kill your family if you don't give all these decisions against Manchester United. It was that bad. Like,
stop that now. Man City are just have to go 1-0 up, by the way, against Brentford. So they are winning. It's still 1-0 to Forest against Liverpool. I believe it's half time. So
did you see what's the Liverpool manager's name?
Slot,
yeah, he's starting to lose the bottle a bit. He's starting to get a bit facts like he was talking about Man City today, and he's like, oh, you can never rule them out and all, especially now because I'm hearing on Sky Sports that they're after signing a whole new team and all. So you can see he's starting to get rattled. He really is. I think he sees in the training ground that all the old Asian legs aren't going to make it through the season. And he's like, oh,
Asian legs?
What?
Asian legs?
The Malaysian Asians. I hope you're still listening, Malaysians.
Right, Paddy, have you anything else you want to add or talk about on this game? Was there anything that you didn't like or you really, really did like?
This
Chelsea are fucking fuck off.
2-1, is it?
Fuck off.
I like that. That was nothing to do with the game though. Who scored?
Bournemouth.
No, but who?
Oh, don't know. I think it was Semenyo, was it?
And do you have like a Chelsea keeper or goalkeeper in your fantasy football?
No, I've got fucking Cucurella, who's the defender, but it was gone anyway. The clean sheet was gone. But Jesus Christ, the cameras just it was Semenyo. Fuck you. It's zooming in on fucking.
Did Bournemouth get a red card?
No, it ended up being a fucking yellow, Paddy.
I knew that. I
Far
told you.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hold on. Was it offside? No, it was well onside. Yeah, I mean, it's just it is a really good finish, but fuck me, like Chelsea are fucking shy. Get Maresca out of there.
What did I
Paddy,
like about the Arsenal Man
Go on,
United game? Away, like, so before Liverpool, we had a week on the training pitch. Not we had a week; they had a week on the pitch. I wasn't there. And then before the Arsenal game, a week again, and you can really see the difference that the coach, like, they have a way of playing now, and it's beautiful to see how those three defenders are pushing up and pressing when they need to be doing it to support the midfield. And attacking wise, there's still work there to be done. I do think we need a centre forward. Hoyland could be the main man for United, but in 5 years maybe he needs to be the secondary striker to somebody, and not to Xerxes. We need an out-and-out striker, and we need definitely a left wing back. I think we can get away with the right wing back because we've got Delo and we've got Diallo on the right, but we definitely need a left wing back. Mazraoui, I really love him as a defender. He's excellent, but he's not that attack minded. We need more attack minded wing backs. What I didn't like was Delo's bad challenge. It was ridiculously bad. Yeah.
All right, right. Well, Paddy, look, we'll move off that and we'll jump on to the fantasy football. Right, Paddy, I'm going to be pulling it up on the screen here. So if anybody is watching or listening, if you are listening, I'm going to get you to go over to YouTube and have a look at it, or else Facebook or Twitter or wherever you can watch us. If you are watching us on Facebook or anything like that, make sure you go to our Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you follow us there as well, because all our stuff is going there. I'm actually going to put the handles down the bottom of the screen as well. Paddy, I'm going to pull up the fancy football. This was last week, so I'm going to pull up from last week's game week. 69 points.
Did we not do this?
We already done this one, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Well, I'm looking at this week's then. So I've got 19 points so far.
You had 20 points a minute ago.
Sorry, what is it?
You had 20 points like 1 second ago. Probably
because I conceded another goal and fucking Cucurella lost one on me, the prick. So I've 19 points. I've Henderson in goal. I wasn't sure whether he was going to play, but I presume he is because that yellow is gone.
Salah as captain.
Salah as captain, yeah. Listen, Paddy, I'm taking Salah as captain every single week, because if they lose, it's a bonus for me. I just don't trust Chelsea for some reason to win. And look, again, it's fucking happening. Cucurella brought in
or something.
No, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I think Salah, like look at Salah's points, Paddy. Like,
no, I know, but this
7, 16, 9, 21. How could
not Forest though?
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He hasn't missed in 12 games. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's impossible not to have him as captain. Palmer, 7 points.
I don't have him as captain, and he's in my team.
Yeah, but that's why you're bottom of the league, as we'll say in a minute.
I'm not bottom of the league. I'm coming back now.
So I've got Cucurella anyway, 1 point. So they leave it in beside him with Hall there as well. So I'm hoping a good result for Newcastle. I brought Gordon in this week. I've got Salah as captain. I've got Palmer, who's got 7 points for me. I've got Ahmed, who I've brought in. So I'm expecting big things from him, Paddy. I've got Chris Wood, who scored against Liverpool there today. I've got Isaac, who was yet to play, and then Nicholas Jackson, who had an assist but also had a yellow card because he's a gimp. And I have Mbuemo there as well, with a couple of others on the bench who are irrelevant. Let's have a look at your team, Paddy, for this week. Sitting 36th in the league, by the way, for anyone watching.
Coming up, it was near the end.
Go ahead and tell me who you've got. Bench boost.
Okay. Sells in goal. He's only got 1. Ayana playing today now. Hopefully clean sheet there against Liverpool. Come on, you good thing yet. Konza and Gabriel against Spurs. That'll be tomorrow night, I think. Mbuemo against City. Hopefully he can do something. Palmer, ever reliable, good man yourself. Salah, not captain because I knew he wasn't going to do much this week. Ahmed's me captain. I can see him getting a couple of goals tomorrow night. Garnacho there as well, good man yourself. He was only very cheap, so I'll throw him in the team. Isaac and Jackson up front, and then Wood on the bench. So
Wood on the bench.
but it's bench boost.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. You've got your bench boost. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair enough then.
Yeah.
All right, not bad. Paddy, we'll give an update on the fancy league. I think it's going to be the same anyway. I don't think there's going to be any change in it. I'm sitting in fourth. Adam McDonald is in first. Aaron Gray is in
You're
second.
starting to slow it down, aren't you? I think I might overtake you at some stage.
Listen, I'm just taking it easy. I'm riding the wave. Ups and downs. I'm going down. I'm on my down slope here. I'll be coming back up. Don't worry.
Your form is going a bit like Chelsea's, isn't it?
All right, give me a fucking break, will you? December winner was Aaron Gray. He received his money signed, sealed, and delivered via Revolut because that's how he paid. So yeah, that's been done and dusted. Paddy, we're going to jump off fancy football because, like I said, there's no updates from that. So we're going to jump on to the score predictions. Fuck off. Right, first game. No, sorry, just a really bad touch from Tosin there. Sorry. First game is Brentford versus City. Again, some of these games are happening as we speak, so it's currently 1-0 to Manchester City. I don't think is that over. That might be over actually.
No, 78 minutes is on.
78 minutes. Okay, so there's still a good bit left in that.
It's not that long. It's only 12 minutes left.
Yeah, whatever. So it's 1-0 to Man City as of now. Paddy, what do you think? Do you think City are going to hold out and win this game?
Yes, I do. And yeah, they've kind of turned the corner a bit now. And they're going to bring in a couple of signings, and I think they're going to have a strong second half of the season, unfortunately.
Yeah. Listen, I don't care. I'd rather anybody but Chelsea or anybody but Liverpool to win the league.
Arsenal aren't going to do it anyway because they're fucking bottlers.
Yeah, bottlers. Okay. I think City should hold on to this. I'd like to see it just stay as it is. Maybe 1-0 or 1-0 win. I don't want. I know it sounds stupid because of Chelsea fan. I just don't want Liverpool to win the league, but whatever. No. Next one is Chelsea and Bournemouth. Paddy, it's 2-1 to Bournemouth currently. 15 minutes left on it. If I'm being honest, Chelsea are putting them under a lot of pressure, and I could see them possibly coming back and winning, but I don't know. It's like this is the lack of quality that we have in the fucking final moments where we just cannot get a win. Like the last 2 or 3 games, we dropped way too many points over Christmas. So I'm seeing a lack of quality in the final third. Not even the final third, just the striker position where we're not being clinical enough and getting our goals. So I'm gonna put my neck out and I'm gonna say we will do it in this game. But I'm really, if I'm honest, I'm being probably fucking lying to myself. Do you think we'll get at now?
I seen Bournemouth giving us a spanking a couple of weeks ago in Old Trafford. I'd never expect them to be as good as they were. I suppose they're having that new manager bounce as well because they had the new manager, I think, 2 games before they played us. I don't see Chelsea coming back now.
Okay, are you saying the Bournemouth win?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Paddy, Forest and Liverpool. Again, it's 1-0 at the moment to Forest. Let me just update that, make sure it is still 1-0. Do you think Liverpool will get out now of it?
No, I'm starting to see the wheels coming off Liverpool now, and I do think that Notts Forest are going to hold out for the win. They'll catch them on the break. They might get a second one.
I have a feeling that Liverpool may get something out of it. I feel like they might get a late goal if they're going to do that. And if they don't score in the next couple of minutes, I feel like they're going to get a draw. They will nick a draw at the very minimum. Again, I put €20 on them to win. If they don't win, I don't care. It's a win-win for me. But that's only if Chelsea win. This is the moment that I need Chelsea to win the fucking game and catch up on them, but they just can't do it. But anyway, I see in
the league.
I know, but they could have fucking weeks ago.
This is why you want to rely on another club, but everyone's fucking up. Everyone is fucking up.
Yeah.
So even if people do fuck up, I don't really see anybody fucking up more than them.
No, there's no one. I don't think. I just don't think there's anybody. I think they're basically being handed the league. If I'm being honest, they're being fucking handed the league because everybody's shy. Right, next one, Paddy.
Leicester won the league.
I know, yeah, it's true. 2-0 to Man City. Phil Foden just scored again. Arsenal versus Spurs, Paddy. How do you see this one going?
Jesus out.
Yeah, shame.
Look again. Look, it's against Spurs. Spurs nearly struggled there against some nobody team in the FA Cup there.
Tamworth, yeah.
Couldn't do anything. I see Arsenal winning here because they're going to have a point to prove after being knocked out of 2 cup competitions against Newcastle and Manchester United. So I do see them getting a win here. I'm going to say 2-0 to Arsenal and Odegaard to score.
I see their goal. I see there being goals in this game.
Doesn't he? Odegaard.
Yeah, Odegaard.
Odegaard, like Odegaard.
Odegaard, yeah. Oh yeah, Odegaard, yeah. He must stink. I do.
His penalty stunk the weekend.
I see there being goals in this one, Paddy. I see it being like 3-2 to Arsenal. Arsenal usually don't concede that many goals, but I just see fucking Spurs are just wild. Spurs are just like they're all or nothing going forward. They're either completely defending or completely attacking. They're so open when they attack, and then they're so defensive when they're defending. So 3-2 Arsenal, and I'm gonna say Martinelli to score. Paddy, next one, United versus Southampton. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 3-0 to United and Dalot to score.
Okay, yeah.
Diallo.
It should be an easy one on paper. Should be an easy one. I'm going to say a 2-0 win. I don't see you blowing any teams out of water these days. So I'm going to say a 2-0 win. And I'm going to say Highland to score. Next one, Paddy, is... 1 second. Am I missing... Who are United playing? Oh, yeah, Southampton. Yeah. Next one. Going on to the weekend. Brentford versus Liverpool. How do you see that one going?
Brentford going to lose to Man City today. I just see this being, a period where they lose a couple of games in a row. Although, if Liverpool lose today, the wheels might come off. I'm going to say a draw for Brentford here. But Liverpool will score first, and then Brentford will get one back. It'll be 1-1, and Jota will score for Liverpool.
Okay. Again, I just see Liverpool being too strong and getting a result, and I'm gonna say 3-1 to Liverpool, and I'm gonna go with Luis Diaz to score. Next one, Paddy, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. This will be a tricky enough one, I think. What do you think is gonna happen?
Villa haven't been the same team that they were last season. They just haven't been on it as much, really. I think a lot of poor performances where you would have expected them to do better. Against the bigger teams, they haven't done brilliant. I do see Arsenal edging this 2-1. And who's going to score? Gabriel's score.
Okay, yeah, a kind of similar thing. I think it'll be tight enough game. I don't think Villa will be walkovers, but I think Arsenal and Nick. I'm going to say 2-1 myself, and I'm going to say Kai Havertz to score on this one. Next one is Everton versus Spurs. So Moisey is back in Everton.
United legend.
What is it, like 15 years or 10 years after he signed for United? 10 years maybe. It sounds more realistic, doesn't it?
20 years or something since he was signed for Everton or something even longer.
Oh, no, I think that was
so the reporter said to him today, when you joined Everton the first time, you were the youngest manager in the league. And when you joined them this time, you're the oldest manager in the league.
Oh, fuck's sake. Jesus, talk about making him feel old.
He wasn't impressed with that
at all. What score do you see this one in?
Look, he's not going to perform miracles, but I could see him getting a draw here. So I'm going to say a 0-0 draw. They're going to
Can I just say something, Paddy? 2-1 with Brentford and Man City, and 3-2 with West Ham and Fulham. And can I just say, Fulham's 2 goals were scored by Iwobi. What did I do? Take him out of my fancy football this week. Excellent stuff.
It's not your week at all, is it?
No. Everton and Spurs. Yeah, I see Everton getting something out of this for Moisey's first game in charge. Will it be his first game? I don't know if he'll be ready for that next game against Villa tomorrow. Presumably will be.
I'd say he will, yeah.
All right, well then the fucking, I don't know, 1-1 I'm going to say, because you don't know what you're going to get with these fuckers. And then I'm going to go with Son. United and Brighton, Paddy. Do you think United will beat Brighton at home?
The tough game. And look, Southampton, wherever they're expected to go down, but Brighton around Christmas time when we were losing all those games would have beaten us. Now that we've had the performances against Liverpool, Arsenal, I would expect them to give a good fight here. So I do expect United to win narrowly. So I'm going to say a 2-1 win to United, and Xerxes to score.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're miles off of that, to be honest. I would say like a 1-0 game. I think they might struggle to break them down for a while, but then eventually will get the breakthrough, maybe in like the 60th or 70th minute. And I'm going to say Bruno Fernandes. I think you're going to get a penalty, and I think Bruno's going to score it. So, next one, Ipswich versus Man City. How do you see this one going?
Yeah, Man City win all day long, really. I'm going to say 3-0 to City. Haaland score.
Yeah, I think you're right. Ipswich haven't been that bad in terms of like shipping as many goals as I thought they would this season. Like
City are building momentum now.
I would have expected to see though Ipswich losing a lot more games, like 4-5-0, but they haven't. Like they've been actually not too bad considering I didn't think they were going to do that good. They are still conceding goals, but just not as fucking many as I thought they would have. But yeah, you're right. City are starting to do something. Now, they might throw this game away against Brentford, but they are starting to pick up points. Chelsea are going to concede here. What a block. So yeah, I do see City taking this one, and I think 3-1. I think that Ipswich might score early, and then they'll get tired, and City will fucking break them down. So I'm going to go 3-1, and I'm going to say...
Who scored for Brentford?
Wissa. I'm going to say Phil Foden to score. Paddy, last game of the week that we were predicting, Chelsea versus Wolves. Can we get a result against Wolves?
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you'll win that one. Jadon Sancho to score, and you to win 2-0.
Excellent stuff. I think we'll win 3-1. We seem to be fucking not keeping clean sheets ever since I brought Cucurella in to be fancy. So I will be taking him out just so we can get some clean sheets. So I'm going to say 3-1, and I'm going to go with Pedro Neto to score. Right, Paddy, that is it. That is the end of the podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. Not so much when Chelsea conceded, which was the start of the whole fucking podcast, but whatever. It's been emotional. I want to say a big, massive thank you. Thank you to anyone that has listened.
It's exciting times because I suppose we may as well discuss it a little bit. In the background, we're discussing the possibility of doing this, changing the format and doing it in person.
Yeah, I think Paddy, I think myself and yourself have come to the conclusion that we're not growing as quick as we want to grow. We're not getting people as engaged as we want them to be.
Not physically growing, because I'm already Big Paddy. I don't want to grow anymore.
Yeah, and my penis grows when I'm in the same room as you, so that's how I'll be growing.
All right, we're cancelling that plan. So
I may be recording our OnlyFans stuff there. So if anybody's interested, let us know. But no, we do want to try take the podcast down a different road. Is that what you call it? Maybe a different route.
Yeah, we want to change things up a bit.
Yeah, we want to change it up a bit. So we are planning.
COVID.
Yeah, fuck COVID. And we are planning on doing a live in-person one together. Hopefully it'll be in my room here that I have set up in a weird-looking fashion that we can, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We're still working out all the kinks of it.
Manchester United posters up on that wall.
No, it won't be happening. Unfortunately, Paddy's going to be entering Stamford Bridge here. So I'll make sure that he's not wearing any clothes.
I'm going to be wearing my scarf, my hat, my Man United, everything.
Like a Man United tourist. So hopefully next week we will be having a live podcast in person. I don't know if we're doing it live. We need to figure it out first, and then we will decide if we're going to do it live or if we're going to be doing
next couple of weeks. We'll see us live.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But anybody that has listened or watched on Facebook or Twitter or Twitch or wherever you've watched, make sure you hit subscribe, make sure you hit follow, give us a like, comment in next time if you enjoyed it. Comment in, we will reply to you all the time, and you can get interactive with us over in Instagram and TikTok as well. As you can see down the bottom of the screen, we have our handles flying there, so go and subscribe and follow to us there. We are the best crack you'll ever have. So if you want a good laugh with football banter, we're the ones to be talking to. All them other commercial fucking big Joes won't be responding to you. We'll respond to you. I'll respond to every message on Instagram anyway. So Yeah. So, Paddy, that's it. We're wrapping it up. We will be back same day next week, Tuesday, hopefully around the same time. Hopefully by the time we end this, 3 minutes left in the Chelsea match, we'll have scored 2 goals. But I don't think so. So that's going to be it. You're not going to see me crying because I'm going to end it before we do it. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.